Wholesale to Million family, what up, what up? We're back with a Friday live cold call role play. For those of you who don't know, I do this every single Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard, where I jump on live on YouTube, all right, to do a cold call role play with you, where I will get on the phone with one of you, whoever punching their phone number. I'll call you. I'll be the seller. You be the buyer, right? You do what you need to do, and then afterward, all of us and me gonna give you tips, advice, and feedback to help you improve your phone skills to take your game to a whole nother level. So that's the whole goal and the main goal of this live streams. What up, you guys? Happy Friday. So as you guys are jumping on, I do have an announcement that I want to make. I think a lot of you will like this, and I think a lot of you will understand why I do this. So I've been getting a lot of DM over on Instagram. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang dot like a period WTM. And I've been getting some emails, but I've been getting a lot of DM over on Instagram asking me about, hey Khang, would you do a discount, man, on any of your package or any of your course because of the whole coronavirus right now, man? Any money I can save, it'd be appreciated. So here is what I am going to do for the family. And for those of you who follow me, I've never done this before. But because of this, I think this is a time where I should do it. I mean, listen, the channel, YouTube, Instagram, I didn't get to where I am today all by myself. I couldn't have done this without you guys. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know how long I would do it for, but probably for a couple of days. So for those of you who's interested in checking out my King Khang script, the step-by-step guide, the launch super marketing blueprint, the come on man shit, like any of my course, any of my program, except for the 2K web class, right? For the 2K web class, for the 5K web class, I'm not going to do it. But any of my courses right now, you can check it out. The link is right below. I'm giving 25% off right now. So like I said, I'll have it on for a couple days, but so you guys have to use the code. Use the code COVID-19, COVID-19. So punch in the promo code COVID-19 to get a 25% discount. And I'll probably run it for a couple days. I'm not sure. So as long as you punch in the code and it still give you the 25% off, that means you're good. If it's not, then that means the day has been expired and has been over. Like I said, I get a lot of you guys asking for it, so I'm going to do it. For those of you who know that I never done this before. But one thing I want you guys to understand, this life, I don't want you guys to be pressured in any way, shape, or form to have to buy any of my package. You don't have to, all right? Please don't feel obligated. Please don't feel pressure because you're on the live streams or you're doing the live cold call Friday that you have to do this. You don't. Just want to let you know that, because I know some of you are nice and maybe you just want to do it because you want to be nice. You don't have to. So make sure you use the promo code COVID, COVID-19 for the 20% off. Anyways, let's rock and roll, man. We don't have time for this, you guys, to play around. Oh my goodness, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Nobody. So you guys know what time it is, man. It's Friday live cold call role play. So for this to work, you must punch in your phone number. Punch in your phone number, man. Punch in your phone number. If you want to jump on a role play with me, punch in your phone number, man. Don't be shy. And let's rock and roll. Listen, if you don't like having people criticize you, giving you feedback, like honest feedback, like be brutal with you, upfront and honest with you, don't jump on the call with me, because I don't want nobody to go in their room and cry like a little girl. This is, it's fun. I think it's also educational to help those of you who needs this. But let's rock and roll, man. Oh my God, we're coming in weak. We're coming in weak this Friday. Let's go. Wake up, man. So I need some phone number, man. Come on, I need some phone number, man. Nobody wants to jump on. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's rock and roll. Also, too, is do me a favor. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm, you guys, would you? If you're watching live, exit out the live chat. Smash the thumbs up, please. It does help out the YouTube algorithm to get this video below up. I've been getting a lot of weak view. I've been trying to see what else can I add value to you guys, man. How else can I add value to you? How else? Comment in and how else? How else can I add more value to you? Because obviously, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do, man. Dude, we got 30. Come on, man. We only got 30 some people. I need some phone number, you guys. Now, listen, I mean, this is the time where I know a lot of people are, staying at home, cold calling right now. Oh my God, you guys got to amp up your cold calling. You got to start networking, reaching out, talking to seller, plant those seeds. Right now, it's the time, man, to plant those seeds, call the realtor up, right? These are some free ways, dude. It doesn't cost you any money. No money, no honey. You guys know how it is, man. Come on, man. Okay, so we got somebody here. Oh man, this today is coming in weak. Come on, you guys. Come on, guys and gals. So let's see. Hold on here. Hello.
Yes, hello. How you doing today, sir?
Yeah, and who's this?
Hey, how you doing? My name is Juan de la Rosa here with same as Cash. Calling about a property here at 123 Main Street that we came across here through public records. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. So what's the reason for calling?
Yes, sir. I was just calling to see if you were interested in receiving an offer here on that property there at 123. Were you looking to receive an offer, or would you happen to have any other properties you'd be interested?
Yeah, I mean, I would be.
Oh, okay, excellent. Did I catch you at a good time to go over some quick questions on the home there?
Yeah, it's fine. I got a couple minutes.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I see here that it's a 3-2, 3-2, 3 bath, 2 bath. Just wanted to confirm if that's still correct.
Yes, that's correct.
Gotcha. Yeah, the reason I ask is sometimes here when I look through Zillow or Redfin, it shows 3-2, and
Can you guys
sometimes
hear him?
homeowners add, and that's why I'm asking. But have you done any major work to the home in the past 5 years? Like plumbing, HVAC, anything to the restrooms, kitchen, stuff like that.
No, I haven't. But you know what? I mean, before we go any further, how do you get my phone number?
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I went to public city records and I pulled a list for high equity, and I came across your number here, and this is how I got your number through public city records. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what's your offer then?
Well, I wouldn't be able to give you a number from the top of my head just because I don't know exactly the condition of the home. That's why I was trying to see if I could just get a little bit more information here, and I could call you back like in an hour or so and see what we could come up with and give you a solid and fair offer.
Okay, so what else
Yeah.
what else do you need to know?
Let me see. You said you haven't done any major work to the home, really, right?
No, I've not.
Gotcha. And also, is there a mortgage in place, or is it on free and clear?
Yeah, there's a mortgage.
Gotcha. Would you happen to have like a ballpark number on the mortgage, or an exact number of how much you own still?
Why does that matter?
That I just want to see that just well, the reason I asked for if there's still a mortgage in place, I just want to figure out if we're going to be in the same ballpark when it comes to the offering. Um, that's why I asked if there's a mortgage in place, just to see if we're going to be in the same ballpark whenever it comes to offering you the price on the home. Yes, sir.
So I mean, I don't understand why the mortgage has anything to do with the price on the house.
Well, I just wanted to see if there was a.
Okay, you know what? I mean, so why don't we just cut to the chase? So do you have an offer or you don't have an offer? What's your offer?
Can I, like I said, can I give you? I was just trying to get more information here, and I'll see get all this information over to my business partner and to give you a call back like in half an hour, and we'll call you back with a solid offer.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But are you currently living in the home, or is it vacant, or are you renting the home?
It's currently rented right now.
Oh, gotcha. Are they on a lease?
No, they're on a month.
month to month.
They're on a month to month.
Gotcha. And also, is there any particular reason you might be looking to sell or looking to receive an offer? Just curious.
Listen, you're the one that calls me and that said, hey, you want to buy my property, you have an offer. I'm not looking to sell. I mean, you're the one who called me.
Gotcha. I totally understand. Like I said, let me run this information back over to my business partner, and can I give you a call back at this number here?
Yes, that should be fine.
Gotcha. And let me your name. Can I get your name?
It's Khang.
Gotcha. All right. Well, like I said, my name is Juan De La Rosa here with Simmons Cash, and I look forward to speaking with you in about half an hour.
Yep, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good rest of the day, boss.
Yep, bye. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. OMG. Juan, let's give a hand to Juan. We're gonna give Juan a hand because we're about to make him cry. All right, bro. Juan, are you there? All right, you guys, from a scale 0 to 10, how do you guys think Juan did, man? So let's get serious here. Man, well, first thing first, right? No rapport building. Scale 0 to 10. Let's roll. 0 to 10. How do you think Juan did? Come on, you guys. Let's help Juan out, man. And don't need to be nice. We're not looking for. I'm not looking for anybody to be nice here. I'm looking for we're looking for tips, advice, and feedback to help Juan improve his phone skill so he can get more deals under contract and make that money, man. Being nice to Juan ain't gonna help him make that money. All right, Juan. I also want to know from you, man. God, you guys, today a week, man. You guys are. Nobody wants to play along with what's going on, man. Like, have you guys eaten yet? Have you guys wake up yet? Or you guys just woke up, man? Come on, man. Or have you guys been quarantined for too long and you don't know what the cold call role play is all about? From a scale 0 to 10, Juan, I also want to know from you, man. Juan, how do you think you did, Juan? I also want to know, Juan, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been doing this? James Lee just woke up. Yo, dude, people already making money, man. People already making cold call. People already dialing, and you're just waking up, James. Come on, man. You better making a lot of money if you're sleeping still, man. If you're not, dude, let's go, man. James, how do you think you did, James, from a scale 0 to 10? How long have you been doing this? How many sellers have you talked to? Like, I want to know. All right. Have you got any deal under contract? Have you closed any deals, man? Because I want people to understand that when you get on the phone with the seller and when you don't know what to say, what kind of question to ask, man, you're going to lose out on opportunities. You're going to lose out on a lot of opportunities. A lot of you guys just want to go out there and swing it. I used to do that. I did that for 6 months. Worst thing. I need to learn how to talk to seller. That's what I should have. Like a lot of you asked me, so Colin, if you were to start all over, what would you do? I would focus on learning and how to talk to seller. I really like. I would focus on doing that. Oh man, nobody wants. So scale 0 to 10. How do you think Juan did? And Juan, are you there, man, or did you just went off and go into your room and cry like a little girl? Dude, Juan, I got 1 contract so far. How long have you been doing this, man? And also too is Juan. Listen, man. I mean, when you call people, man, it's like, dude, cold calling. I know a lot of you are having trouble on cold calling. And one thing that, and if you guys agree, man, you don't build any rapport, man. You call me, don't build any rapport. Don't ask for the seller's name, right? Start assuming, oh, Kong, so it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. No, man, just ask them. Ask the seller. Have the seller talking, dude. Have the seller do all the talking and you asking the questions, right? You confirm the bedroom and the bathroom. Well, dude, how about garage? How about square footage? How do you know, man, to make an intelligent offer without those information? A house without a garage cannot be compared to a one with a garage or with 2-car garage, 3-car garage, or 4-car garage. You might be like, well, Kong, I can look on Zillow. Dude, Zillow sometimes don't have pictures of the property, man. And there are seller, agree or disagree with me. If you agree with me, smash the thumbs up. Dude, there are seller that turns a garage into a living space, into an extra bedroom, or into an extra bathroom. And if you don't ask those kind of questions, man, how do you know? And how do you know about square footage? Maybe on Zillow it said 1,000, but it's 1,400. Like dude, you cannot assume, man. You gotta ask questions, because asking the questions will get the seller to start talking. And when you ask for the mortgage, bro, just ask the mortgage. Hey, Kong, is there a mortgage that dude, I say this all the time. Is there a mortgage that we need to pay off? All right. Yes. Okay. How much is it? Like, don't have to be awkward, man. Just ask it like you ask it like you assume that they need to tell you the answer. Right? Ask it like they need to tell you the answer to it. And also too is, man, you have no negotiating skills. Right? You didn't ask me what I want for the property. You didn't ask me what I think the property's worth. You didn't ask me what I think the repair cost would be. Dude, you missed out on a bunch of information, man. You missed out on tons and tons of important information. So overall, bro, man, I give that phone call, dude, I give that like a numero dos. All right, dude, a numero dos, dude. You need to ask, man. You need to ask the seller, right, what they think the property's worth. If they don't know, ask them, what do you think similar property is worth? So, dude, stay tuned, man. I'm gonna put more people on the calls. Hopefully that I'll be able, hopefully you'll be able to take notes and walk away with something from this, man. So let's go. I got someone ask me, Kong, when is the next 2K web class? I have to plug this in. The next 2K web class is going to happen on April 18th. April 18th is next 2K web class, exclusively for 20 people. So if you want to go, shoot an email over to wholesaletomillions@gmail.com with your full name. There is a price. I think a lot of you know how much it costs already. So let me get someone else on here. Punching your phone number, you guys. Hold on a second. Let me pop this on IG really quick to get some family going, man, because you guys are just not playing alone. What up, Instagram family? Swipe up, join me on YouTube, and go for a Friday La Coca-Cola play. I don't think anybody understand what I just said. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got to copy this thing. Copy the link. Attach the link. You guys, I need some phone number. Continue to punch in your phone number so we can just keep on rocking and rolling, all right? Also, too, you recently joined me live, man. Feel free to exit out the live chat, smash the thumbs up. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm and really helps spreading the love, man. Getting more people onto the channel, onto the family. I appreciate you guys' love and help and support. All right, so you're cold calling me.
Hello, this is Jeffrey with Cozy Home Estates. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
It's Kong. I got a postcard about you guys want to buy my property here. What's this going up? What's this about?
Oh, okay, perfect, Kong. Yes, so
We do actually reach out to homeowners like yourself just to see if they are interested in our services that we provide. We do provide a service for them to see if they are willing to, work with us. So I just wanted to ask, are you calling in regards to receiving a cash offer on your property today?
I mean, I might consider getting an offer. I'm just not sure how you guys got the information that I am looking to sell my property when it's never been like put listed on the market or anything.
Okay, no worries, Kong. That's actually a really common question that a lot of people ask us. So, we are given a list of qualified homeowners in your area to go ahead and reach out to see if they do need our services. And we do get some calls in to see they need our services. So, I just got to ask you from here, what is the reason that you are calling our number on this postcard?
Well, I mean, I got you guys' postcard saying that you guys want to buy my house and you guys have a cash offer. So just want to know what the offer might be.
Okay, yeah, perfect, Con. Well, I'd love to be able to get you that offer for your property, but in order for me to do that, I'd have to first ask you a couple of questions to make you a fair and intelligent offer. Do you mind if I ask the reason for you selling or wanting to receive a cash offer? I'm sorry, Kong.
I mean, I mean, I could be interested in selling the property if, if the price is right.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I would love to be able to give you a price that sounds good for you and does sound good for us. But first, I would really need to find out a couple questions, such as the condition of the property and how many bed and bath there are. So, if you don't mind me asking, do you mind if I go ahead and grab the address of your property that you're referring to that you want us to take a look at?
Yeah, it's 234 Apple Street.
234 Apple Street. Perfect. And I just want to grab a couple basic information here. What's the bed and bath on your property here?
I mean, you can find that on Zillow, couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to go ahead and confirm to see if you haven't added any extra beds or bath on the property, or you haven't done any renovations to it. I know I could grab it on Zillow, but um you know I understand that you're looking to save some time here, so I'll go ahead and move on from that. Is the property currently occupied or vacant?
It's currently rented.
Rented. Okay, perfect. So it's occupied. And do you have any special amenities to the property that I need to take account of or that may raise up the property? Maybe a pool in there, or basement, maybe a 2 or 1 carport garage.
There's no pool, but it does have a 2-car garage detached.
2-car garage detached. Perfect, Hong. Thank you for that. And do you currently have a mortgage that we may need to take care of?
Yeah, there's a small mortgage on the property.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask what the amount is for that?
Why does that have anything to do with the price?
Okay, perfect. Well, what it has to do with the price, it's actually called the walkaway money, Kong. So let's say we were able to give you $200 for the property, and let's say you had a $97,000 mortgage on the property.
Oh, no. I'm not gonna sell my property for $200. No.
Oh, no. I totally understand that, Kong. I'm not saying that we're gonna go ahead and sell the property for 200,000 to you. I'm just giving you an example. Okay, just to show you, say that if you did have a 97, like let's say you did have a mortgage of 97,000, and we're talking just for example reasons here, and we came to an agreement for $200,000. In reality, you would really just be walking away with 103 instead of 200. So all of the mortgage is really important when it comes to the fact of how much money you would be walking away with. Now, with that being said, Kong, do you mind if I do ask you the price that's left on your mortgage?
I think roughly 100,000.
Okay, thank you so much for that, Kong. I really appreciate that for you being completely honest with me, being patient with me. So, you got $100,000 left. Perfect. And in terms of the rehab and condition of the property, Kong, what condition would you say it is in currently? Would you say it's everything is original, no upgrades to the houses? Or what do you think the condition is currently to your property?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, to me, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Have you done any upgrades to the property, or there's just
No, I mean, it's been rented for 10 years now.
10 years? Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. Have you taken a look at the property since you started renting it?
Have I what?
I'm sorry. Have you taken a look at the property since you've rented it out, since the first day you rented it out, or because I'm not sure if you know the condition of the property is, since there is tenants occupying the property. I don't know what they may have done to it, so I really want to find that out before I can give you a fair price.
Okay, well, I mean, you probably have to look at it because I don't live in the area, so I couldn't. I mean, I haven't been there in a while. Normally, if there's anything needs to be fixed, the renter will kind of take care of it, and if there's something big, they'll call me, and I'll have like a friend or family member comes over and take care of it for me because I don't live in the area.
Okay. Okay, I totally understand. That's okay. So, let me see here. Because I really do want to gather as much information about the property as possible. And for me to give you a good price here, I really need to find out exactly the condition of the property. I don't have much information there. Let me see. So in terms of the rehab, let's say we were supposed to bring. Let's say we were to bring this up to 2020 standards and make this a full rehab. I know that you don't really know the condition of the property, but in your eyes, since you've owned it for 10 years, like you said, how much in price do you think it would cost for us to renovate this property and make it look brand new? 2020 standards, around 15 to 20, 20 to 25. How much do you think? And I understand too that you aren't a contractor, Kong. I totally understand, but just a ballpark price. How much do you really think it's going to cost to make this house look brand new?
I honestly don't know. I can't tell you that.
Okay. Okay, I totally understand that, Kong. That's quite all right. So and let's say we did come to an agreement to the price, Kong. How soon are you looking to close on this property and receive cash?
I don't have a time frame. I mean, anytime is fine.
Anytime is fine. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. And this is a good contact. This is a good way to contact you. Is that correct, Kong? Is this a good phone number to contact you back with your cash offer?
It's the only one.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. Well, let me go ahead and explain to you exactly what we can do for you in this business. So what we're able to do for you, Kong, is we provide you with a hassle-free sale. We offer to pay for all of the closing costs, which includes the excise tax fees, the hazard insurance, all of those holding costs. And we do also close within your timeline. So a timeline that you pick, we can close on. So we do provide a quick and hassle-free sale without you having to pay for any of the closing costs. So that way you wouldn't have to do any of the fixing up on the property. you wouldn't have to spend time or money on doing that. So, with that being said, with all of those things taken accounted for, I just really want to ask you, Khang, how much are you willing to take on the property, taking into account that, we give you a hassle-free sale? How much are you willing to take in price?
I don't know. Just make me an offer.
Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do you happen to know? I'm sorry, Khan. Do you happen to know how much the properties are selling for in your area? In order for me to give you a good offer, that stuff actually really matters. So do you happen to know how much the properties are going for in your market?
I have no clue.
No clue. Okay, so let me see if I got this information right here, just based on the information that you have given us. So you live here on 234 Apple Street. It's currently occupied with tenants. You have a 2-car garage detached.
Yeah, I mean, okay, listen, I mean, I gave you all the information already. If you have a cash offer, great. If you don't, that's fine. I mean, you want to call me back and make me an offer on it? That's fine, but I'm not gonna sit here and just go over everything again with you.
No, okay, I totally understand. I just wanted to confirm the information that I have is correct, but I don't want to waste your time, okay, Tom? I'm so sorry about that. We'll go ahead and run this by our partner and see exactly, what the condition is of the house, and we'll go ahead and run by with you a fair offer that works for us, and and see if it works for you, okay, Kong? So I'd say if you are looking to get top dollar for your property, I would and receive the most out of your property. I would say that and you are willing to wait an extra 60 to even maybe 90 days with your house sitting on the market. I'd say we may not be the best option.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm not. Listen, you guys the one that sent me a postcard want to buy my property. I gave you all the information that you needed already. If you have an offer, call me back. If you don't, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and call you back within the next 24 hours.
Okay, bye.
Okay?
Bye.
Have a great day.
Oh my God. OMG. Oh my goodness, man. Listen, the biggest problem with you, whoever it is, I just got off the phone. I think it's Jeff. Jeff, the biggest problem with you, bro, is that you continue talking, bro. Like you wouldn't stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ask a question, stop, bro. You continue. You ask the question and then you try to justify why you asked the question. You don't need to, bro. Like, you're afraid that the seller will hang up on you. You're afraid that they'll cuss at you. They'll swear at you, whatever it might be. But you have this fear where you just continue talking and talking and talking, bro. Like, you asked me the repair cost. Just ask me repair costs. Now, Kyle, I understand you're not a contractor, blah, 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 blah. Dude, like, you don't need to justify. Like, listen, I'm a high school dropout, so I don't know the exact word, right? I don't know the exact word, but I hope that makes sense. Like, he's just trying to justify every single question he asks. Dude, don't, bro. You don't need to. Listen, if the seller willing to talk to you, which means they're somewhat interested in getting a cash offer from an investor. If they don't, they will let you know up front, and then you can call it, dude. You just need to be straight up. I remember I was going to say something very important, but then I forgot, and this has to do with the last call as well. Oh my God, I should have just stopped the call because it was important, and then I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I don't have really good memories, but dude, Jeff, you also don't ask, dude. You guys don't know how to negotiate. Listen, if this is what you say, oh, competition. There's no competition right here, man. Dude, there is no competition. All right, now listen. Instead of giving this call even any. So from a scale of 0 to 10, how do you think Jeffrey did? Jeff, how do you think you did, man? You know, the one thing I like about this call is Jeff, you have a very like that kind of a like very polite tone voice over the phone. So I mean that's a plus. But beside that, man, you were just all over the place. I understand. I can feel that you were a little nervous on the call. I understand because obviously, you know, there's people watching, so you're a little nervous. But you don't have you don't have any of your question structure, and when you don't, it's getting on the phone and you're just pretty much trying to wing it. I think that one was I nervous, but I can't be Jeff. Because you know why? Maybe you haven't done enough cold calling. You haven't talked to enough seller. So here's what I want you guys to do. Pop in your mom or your dad or your friend's phone number. I'm going to call them. Let's do something different. Pop now. Don't play around with me, man. I don't want to get in trouble. Pop in your mama, your papa's phone number, and let me call them. Maybe this is the way to help you guys out, man. Pop in your mama or your papa's phone number. Okay, Jeffrey. Let me call your mama up, man. When you guys get on the phone like this, I'm telling you, but you guys don't believe me. You're losing out on opportunities. You're losing out on opportunities, and you waste a lot of your time. You waste a lot of your time. Because when you're on, you just don't know how to close. All right? A lot of you just don't know how to close, man. Like, dude, like you go back and you listen to the call, you will understand what I'm saying. You guys don't know what question to ask, how to handle the call. None of that, dude. And it's got so instead of talking, why don't I just call them? So I need you punching your mama or your papa's phone number so I can call them. And don't play with me, man. I don't want nobody to get I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want because I gotta put this on speaker, you know? Let me ask him first if I can put him on speaker just to make sure. So, Jeff, overall, man, overall on that call, dude, I'll probably give you like a maybe a 1.5 or a 2, man. You really need to you really need to work on the call. I try to call some number here, but nobody answer. So punch in your mama or your papa's or your friend's phone number and let me call them up. Let me see what's cracking. Let me see what's cracking in their neighborhood. So someone gave me a phone number. I don't know if it's you, your mama, your papa here. I don't know who this is, so I'm just gonna play along. Nope, nobody's gonna answer on this number. Okay, I need some phone number. But Jeff, you need to structure your question properly, man. So let me help. Let me give you a few tips here. So one thing, man, you ask the seller, man, stay calm. Just ask the seller. So, Khang, what do you think your property is worth? Okay, you did say, hey, Khang, so what are similar property in your area go for? And okay, I remember now what I was gonna say. If you guys listened to the previous call and the first call, none of them acknowledge the seller question. Like you just want to get through this. And that's something that my VAs do when they first started, is that they were so follow to the script that they lost out on the listening. Dude, like you guys just want to get done with the question. Acknowledge what the seller's saying. By acknowledging, a lot of you say, oh, perfect. Okay, great. Like, dude, that's not like when I say I think I said that, oh, I live on the oh yeah. I live in another states. So if you want to go, okay, my God, hold on a second. Jeff, you said that, hey, before we can give you a fair and intelligent offer, I would have to go out and see the property. That's the biggest mistake, bro. Because when you say that, dude, now guess what, man? You can't lock them up under contract over the phone. You have to. So that's number one. You don't say that. Number two is say you need to acknowledge. Okay, Colin, I understand you're living out of states. You haven't been to the property in a while, which is completely fine. We work with a seller like you all the time, and we buy properties like this all the time where the owner doesn't live in the same area, so which is completely fine. I understand, but now, do you know, like, can you give me a ballpark of what you think the property would cost to fix it up? Does that like you? None of you acknowledge the seller's question. Like a lot of time where they just continue asking the next question, and I don't even know what they're talking about. So that's one thing that I want to point out. All right, so let me call. Okay, so someone said call my business partner. Okay, let's go. If your business partner don't get on the phone and don't know what he or she doing, maybe you might have to get a new one. Just kidding, man. So I don't know if I'm calling them or they calling me. Let's play. Let's see. Oh, dude, I haven't cut my hair in so long. It's ridiculous. It's been like...
You've reached Ross. Please leave a message.
First of all, that voicemail, it's no good. So whoever that is, Crown City Investment, call your partner up right now and tell your partner that he needs to change his voicemail. Dude, that was a voicemail. It's not like that voicemail was just a regular, normal people voicemail. Do you run a business? Or are you not? Like, if I was a seller, if I called in, I wonder if I get the right... I wonder if this is the correct phone number. Like, do you guys understand? Like, what I'm trying to say? Like, it cannot be a normal one. Oh my God. Tell your partner he needs to change it. It should be like this. It should be... Oh, I'm sorry. It should be like this. So, hi, this is Kong with Crown Investment Home Solution. Or, hey, this is Kong with hi, this is Kong with Crown City Investment it could just be that, or it could be, hey, Kong, this is Kong with Crown City Investment Solution Buyers or Property. How can I, sorry I missed your call. Please leave me a name, your phone number, and the property address you're hoping or you're looking to sell or hoping to sell, and we will get back to you as quickly as we can. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and we look forward to talking to you. It should be something like that, man. And let's just say if you don't have a company name, it's okay. Hi, this is Kong. Sorry I missed your call, but please leave me your name, your phone number, and the property address. I mean, no regular person will say, leave me your phone, your number, and the property address. Only if this has gotten to do with me selling my property. Does that make sense? Or this guy or gal is buying properties. So change your voicemail, man. Listen, I'm sharing everything I share with you guys is that I learn, and I've made the same mistakes. My voicemail was a regular voicemail for a very long time, and I have and the reason why it's and the reason why I was like, and the reason why I didn't caught on for a while because sellers starting to leave me a voicemail and saying something like this. I'm not sure if I got the right number, but I have a property that I'm looking to sell or wanting to sell or want to get an offer. They say, I'm not sure if I got the right number here. Okay. So make sure you tell your partner to change that. Like if I were you, man, and this is what I'm talking about, action, is text them, call your partner right now, tell them to change it. And that's what I'm talking about, action, man. It's not to wait around, because an hour later, you might forget. An hour later might be never, man. Procrastinate, dude. Do it right now. All right. I need some phone number, man. Kalak Killa B305. I'm sorry. I tried to call the number. It didn't work. So I need another phone number. So nobody wants to punch in like their mama, their papa's phone number so I can call them? Let's go, man. Okay, I think I got somebody that wants to play. So hold on a second. Chill, chill, chill. Chill out. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Hold on. I'm trying to get the number. Be patient. Thank you so much, you guys, for playing along. I really appreciate it. I love the Friday Live cold call role play. I have a lot of fun with it. So I hope it also added a lot of value to you and put a smile on your face as well. And listen, I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm not trying to sell my products or nothing, man, but I'm giving you what most people don't tell you. If you're good, I'll let you know, man. Nobody wants me to call their parents. Hello?
Yes, hello, this is Jesse.
Yeah, just see, I got a postcard about you're interested in buying my property.
Oh, yeah, hey, how's it going?
I'm fine.
Well, I'm looking for Khan. Is that true?
Yeah, speaking.
Okay, well,
He flipped the switch
I know
on me.
the postcard's out of the blue, but I was inquiring about a property I believe you own. Can you just give me your address so I can confirm it's the right address that I'm looking at?
It's the same one on the postcard. You don't have it?
No, well, we send postcards out to certain areas, certain neighborhoods, and when we get those calls back, I just like to know what property I'm looking at so we could be talking about the same property.
So why do you pick my property to send me a postcard?
It's just your general area, probably the area that you're living in or the area the property is in is the area that we're looking to buy in.
Okay, I see. So you don't know anything about my property?
As of right now, no, I don't.
Okay,
But
so
if you give me the address, I'd be willing to look it up, and then we can talk about. I'm an investor. I give out cash offers to property owners that are looking to get rid of their houses. Maybe they don't want them no more. So, are you looking for a cash offer on your property?
listen, I mean, yeah, I'll be interested in getting a cash offer, but I'm not looking to give my property or get rid of my property.
You're not looking to get rid of your property?
I mean, I'm not going to give it away.
Right. Well, yeah, that's where the cash offer comes in, right? You know, but I kind of need to know what I'm looking at, depending on the quality of your home, what's it looking like, if there's how good of a property you have. I just want some more information on the house, if you're willing to sell, so that I can get a little bit more information on it.
So what do you need to know?
We can start with the address.
234 Apple Street.
Okay. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. We purchase properties cash. We pay all the closing costs. There's no real estate commissioning. We buy them completely as is. You don't have to put another cent into the property. Would you be open to an offer like that?
Yeah, I would be.
Okay, so you said the address was 23 Apple?
Yes, that's correct. 23 Apple Street.
Okay. So I just pulled it up here on Zillow. It's saying there's 1,700 square feet. Is that correct?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Hello? 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 Got hung up on. Got hung up on, man. Didn't want to do a deal. Got hung up on, man. So listen, before I'm gonna try to call him back. But one thing, man, is that up front, Like he's already given the seller all the treats, dude. No, those are the treats. That's the carrots that you use toward the end to negotiate. Oh my god, man. So see, the thing is, like, I mean, to me, he went in and instead of start asking question, he started to tell the seller where the seller never asked. The seller never asked you, so what do you guys do? When the seller asks you what you do, then that's when you say it. If the seller don't ask you, your job is not to sell yourself. Your job is to ask them question about the property. And you guys go back and listen to all the other call. Nobody asked me the motivation. So what's the reason for selling, Kong, beside the price? I understand it's important to you, but beside that, okay, let's call him back and see what he got going on, man. See if he still want to talk. I don't know why we got disconnected. This is the first time that a seller got hung up on it for no reason. Maybe he doesn't want to buy the property no more. Hello?
Hey, Connor? Yeah, I believe we got disconnected there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's sorry if it's me.
No, no worries, no worries. So yeah, like I was saying, how many square feet is your property?
Well, I mean, probably around that 1700 square feet.
Okay, and you haven't added any additional rooms, anything like that? Maybe an outside house, separate bedroom?
No, I have not.
Okay, what about any remodeling done to the house as far as kitchen, flooring, bathrooms, anything like that?
I mean, everything is working, but no, I haven't done any updates.
No updates? Okay. And has it been like that since you got the property, or did you do some mid-remodeling along the way?
Nope, I mean, it's still the exact same thing since the day that I bought it. There's nothing wrong with the house.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
And how long have you owned the property for?
I think we're about to hit about 10 years.
Okay. And so let me ask you a question. Besides a cash offer, is there anything you're looking to get out of the house? If I were to purchase it cash?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand.
Like, do you need to get rid of the property quick? Is it something that you've been looking to get rid of already for a minute, or are you just kind of on the edge?
Oh, listen, I'm not looking to like get rid or give my property away. I got a postcard saying that you guys are interested in buying my property and you have a cash offer, so I decided to call you and see what it is.
Okay. Well, yeah, the cash offer is for an as-is on your property, and as far as right now, you've told me that you've got you've done no remodeling to the house.
No, I know I have not.
Okay, you've owned it for about 10 years, correct?
Yep, that's correct.
And you're in no hurry to sell the property.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can sell it any time, but I'm in no rush to sell it.
Are you currently living in a property?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you were to receive a cash offer, do you already have somewhere else in mind where you would like to go?
Yeah, I probably move up, probably move up in the mountains, get some where there's a lot more acreage, so I can be far away from people.
Yeah, I get you there. Completely understand that, right? 6 feet away.
Oh no,
no,
no.
Like a couple miles.
Yeah, I got to be more than 6 feet away.
Gotcha. Okay, so are you working with the real estate agent as of right now to find a new property if you were to get rid of this one?
No.
Not currently.
No.
Okay. Well, I actually have a couple friends that are real estate agents. I mean, we could talk about that if this goes any further, or even if it doesn't, if I don't buy your property but you're still looking to move out, I'd be willing to help you out there. But let's get back to the case at hand here. why are you, besides moving away from people, what are you looking for in your new home?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
What are you looking for as far as your new place to live, right? Your new house, your new home. You got a
Like,
family, Con?
yes, I do.
Okay, so space for the kids, a big open kitchen for the wife,
For the boss, yes.
right? For the boss, exactly. So back to your house. If I were to give you a cash offer, you would need time to move out of the property, correct? Find a new house, get situated.
Yes, I would.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: How much do you think your property is worth as of right now with the condition it's in?
Man, I haven't really thought about it.
No. All right, that's fine. I mean, we can get that information through Zillows. We run our comps through Zillows, and we look at what other properties in your area have sold for, what they look like, how many square feet, bedrooms, baths, if they're remodeled or not. That makes sense. So if we were to give you a cash offer, you're saying it's not remodeled. You haven't touched it one bit since you bought the property. How much do you personally think that your property is worth right now? Just a guesstimation.
Well, I just told you that I don't know.
All right. Well, how much did you purchase the property for?
10 years ago?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Bought it for like 250.
250. Okay. And with nothing done to the property at all, no remodels. If you had to guess, that you just had to throw a wild number out there, what would be your best guess that your property is worth right now, 10 years later?
Oh gosh, I mean, I would think it has to be more than 250.
Right. With prices going up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. With that being said, you said you haven't remodeled any of the properties, so I'm looking over at Zillow. I'm running a couple comps, and a lot of the nearby properties sold totally remodeled. I've been selling for about $289. That's new kitchen, new bath, tile, flooring, new roofs. Can I ask you real quick before we get into that? What's the condition of your roof? When was the last time you changed your roof?
I think the roof is fine. I mean, when I bought the house, the previous owner has already replaced the roof, so I guess it's only 10 years old.
Okay. Well, yeah, typically roofs last from about 10, 20 years, so I guess that's good there. If anything, you got 10 more years, hopefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And based off of the comps, you're looking at in your area for what houses that sold in your area, about 289. And like I said, that's completely remodeled, up to 2020 standards. So when you go in and you want to purchase your new home that you're going to move into, you're looking for 2020 standards, correct? You're looking for flooring, kitchen being up to date. You don't want to go into it having to remodel yourself or having to hire people to remodel. Is that a correct assumption, or are you a contractor that's looking to build your dream home?
No, I mean, I'm pretty much, looking for something that's probably ready to move in. I think I'm too old right now to do any kind of work on the property.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and you got your hands full with your wife and kids. I mean, I doubt your wife will let you take too much time away from her, right?
Oh no, the boss, she doesn't want to see me at all.
Oh, geez. Oh, we need to get you into a house with a separate room, right? A man cave.
I
work
mean,
out perfect for both you guys.
that's exactly what I'm shooting for.
Awesome. Okay. Well, so no remodeling done to your house currently right now. Roof is okay. We'll scratch that off. With all the comps in the area, I can give you the round price I'd be willing to give you right now is somewhere between 210 and 220. Is that something you're looking at?
Yeah, no, there's no way that I'll take. There's no way that I'll sell my property for less than what I bought it for.
Right. Well, you're saying prices have gone up, but also standards have gone up.
Okay.
So what you bought it for 10 years ago, maybe that was the standard then, might not be the standard now. You know, would you be willing to move into your current house in the condition it is if you were a new home buyer?
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the house. If someone wants to buy it and update the house, feel free to do so. But there's nothing wrong with the house. I mean, I've been living here for 10 years. Everything is working. The kitchen looks fine to me. There's nothing needed to be done.
Right. Well, new home buyers in this area are looking for completely 2020 standards, remodeled kitchens, remodeled baths. Correct. Right. That's something you yourself are interested in looking for in your new home.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way that I'll sell my house for less than what I bought it for. So 210, that's not gonna work.
No problem. Well, have you considered selling it or listing it with a real estate agent?
No, I'm not gonna list it with an agent and give them 5-6% commission. No, not gonna do that.
Yeah, I could completely understand that. Right. Yeah, that's your hard-earned money. But with that being said, the condition you're telling me it's in, it might not be up to 2020 standards. Is there any way we can set up a meet so I can check out the house, walk through it with the contractor in mind, just to estimate repairs and costs like that?
Okay, dude. Okay, so I'm sorry. So what's your name, dude?
My name is Jesse.
Jesse, okay, man. Your question, bro, is too long and dragging on, dude. Let's get straight to the point. So let's start where we negotiate, dude. Let me help you out. So Jesse, so 210 is too low for you. Is that what you're saying?
210 is around the price that I'm willing to pay.
Okay, dude. No, bro. You're me. I'm you. You're the seller. I'm you now.
Okay.
So Jesse, is 210 too low for you then?
Yes, 210 would be too low. I'm trying to get at least what I paid for the property.
Gotcha. Okay, I see. So, well, Jesse, let me share with you kind of a little bit about what we do, okay? So we buy properties like yours all the time. We're willing to buy the property in assets conditions. You know, we want to make this a hassle-free sale for you. So we'll be responsible for all the works, all the repairs, all the updates that the house is going to need. The nice thing is, you know, when you do move, you take whatever you want with you, whatever you don't want, you can actually leave it behind. We'll deal with it. You know, 250 is a little bit too high for us right now to make it work. I mean, so what would you consider selling your property today?
Well, Con, I mean, today as it is right now, I mean, I'm willing. I'm trying not to lose money here with what I paid for the property. I mean, you know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from. I mean, nobody wants to, you know, lose money on the property that that they own for 10 years. So I can completely understand that. But you know, Jesse, if you're looking for a quick hassle-free sale and not worry about, you know, fixing your property up, paying for the closing costs, you know, then we would have, you know, the 250 is not going to work for us as an investor. And we hope that you can understand that as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy. But obviously in exchange, you know, we're willing to provide you with a hassle-free sale. I mean, could you see yourself going any lower than 250 at this time?
Well, Con, I think I'd have to run that by the boss.
You have to run that by the boss. So you have a boss too, huh?
Yeah, correct.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem. So, now, Jesse, I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. So, if we can come together to an agreement on a price that work for you and for us, you are ready to move forward to sell your property if the price is right and it work for you. Correct?
If the price is right and the boss agrees and we're good,
Okay.
then yeah.
Now, then let me ask you, Jesse, what do you think? Obviously, now how long have you been with the boss for? How long have you guys been together?
15 years.
15 years. Obviously, nobody knows her better than you would, right?
Exactly. I hope.
You hope? Well, I hope so too, because sometimes, man, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know my boss. Sometimes she tells me to do something and I did it, and then she gets all pissed off. She told me that I need to do the opposite of what she asked. So,
been in that boat at least 4 times today.
At least 4 times today. Oh boy. So, Jesse, let me ask you this. I mean, like I said, nobody knows the boss more than you do. So, what do you think? Like, what price do you think that she would be willing to sell this property for?
Well, I think her interest more lie in the property we're buying after this home.
Okay. So what do you mean by that?
So what we get for this property matters, but I think she's more concerned about our next home because we are currently still living in the property. She wants to upgrade. There's no way she's going to downgrade from what we got now. So she wants to upgrade. I think she's more focused on that.
So she's more focused on the house that you guys are going to buy, not how much you can get from this house. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm trying not to lose money on this property.
Yeah. No, I understand. Do you guys planning to take the money that you buy or you sell the house for and put a down payment on the new place, or?
Correct. Yeah, we're gonna take partial of that and put a down payment. Also, she's looking to get a new car, and you know what? It's what she says goes. So
she wants a new car too.
Van. She needs a new van. She gets a new van. Right?
Oh wow, she's spoiled, huh?
She's spoiled. That's why she's been with me for 15 years. The other way around.
Sure. No, I understand. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Exactly.
In this case, for both of us, happy boss, happy employee.
Yes.
So now let me.
Benefits.
Gotcha. So has she looking at any property? Have she falls in love with any property yet?
Not currently. She's the one looking for a new home as we speak. I kind of just give my suggestions. I'm more dealing with this house, but
sure.
I don't want to come to her with a number that's absurdly low.
Sure.
And have her throw me in the doghouse.
I completely understood. You definitely don't want to piss off the boss. I don't want to piss off the boss. So now let me ask you: do you know roughly what price range she's looking for the new house? Like, is there a price range or that you guys are looking?
No specific price range. Let me tell you that, Con. She just doesn't. She just kind of said, "This is what we got it for. If we break even, that'd be great. I mean, we'd still be at a gain with the money we get from it."
Now, Jesse, I think I forgot to ask you: is there a mortgage on the property that we need to pay off?
Yes, there is.
Okay. How much is it, Jesse?
So why does that matter?
Why does that matter? Okay, that's a great question. So the reason why I asked you that, Jesse, is that so when we construct you an offer, I can tell you exactly what you will walk away with at closing, so there will be no surprise. So that way you and the boss can actually plan with the money that you're going to walk away with of what you want to do. And does that make sense? So that way there's no miscommunication. There's no surprises at the closing table of what you will walk away with net in your pocket. Does that make sense, Jesse?
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes
okay.
Sense.
So can you share with me how much is left on the mortgage?
So left on the mortgage right now is 125,000 as of right now.
125,000. Okay. So, okay. So let me see here. So Jesse, you know that if you were to so do you know how much it costs if you were to go the traditional route and actually list your property with an with a realtor?
Yeah, she'd probably take about 6% out of my pocket and put it into hers.
Gotcha. So let me ask you, I mean, if you were to list the property, do you know what you would list it at? Or list it for? I'm sorry.
As of right now, I mean, we would try to go a little bit above what we paid for it, just so that maybe we could break even at it, right? But
I understand. So, okay, so you said that you would go above it. What amount are we talking about?
So I paid 250. I'd probably go 260.
You probably go 260. Do you think that now is that your number, or is that something that you have talked to a realtor that they said that they would list it for?
No, we haven't talked to any realtor at all.
Okay. Now, do you think your property is worth 260 in an as-is condition?
Well, Con, I mean, right now, no, I don't actually think it's worth that.
So, okay, so what do you go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, other neighbors in the area have sold their properties, and I mean, my neighbor has a pool, and he got 20 grand more for his house. He sold it, I think, at 290. Right, his house doesn't have a pool. My house does. So I figured if he sold it at 280, with my house not being remodeled or anything, I mean, I understand that it's not up to date. So I figured I'd get, pools, 20 grand.
Mm-hmm. So the thing here, Jesse, and I just don't want to waste your time or our time. And, I want to be completely honest with you here. But with the 260, obviously, I don't think it's going to work for us. But I want to kind of give you an idea of roughly if you were to even get the 260, what you would really walk away with. So do you know if you were to get the full price of 260, do you know roughly what you would actually walk away with after all the closing costs, all the fees, and the realtor commission?
No, I have no idea. I'm not a real estate agent.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I completely understand that, Jesse, because most home seller doesn't know how much all the closing costs and all the fees that inquire to sell their property. So at the 260, after all the closing costs, all the fees, I think it's typically about 10 to 13% in closing costs and fees, but also too is days on market as well. You got to take that into consideration. Also too is what's currently going on with the market right now. It can take, I don't know, it can take very long. A typical average day on market for, if we're not going into the whole Corona thing right now, it takes about, I would say, probably in the 90 days to actually sell a piece of property. So that's like a it's like a 3-month plan. But with whatever it's going on right now, I mean, listen, Jesse, if you have the time, maybe listing the property with an agent is probably the way to go. But if you guys are looking, more a hassle-free sell to, willing to take a little bit lower, then I would love to discuss more about it with you. So why don't we do this, Jesse? Why don't you talk to the boss, and then I'll call you back tomorrow and see what's the least you guys would consider as a walk away. So ask her, once the mortgage is paid off and we take care of all the closing costs and all the fees, what's the least that you guys would consider walk away net to you in your pocket, okay?
All right. Yeah, that sounds great, Con. I'll get a hold of the boss and we'll figure this out. Okay,
so I'll call you tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock.
Sounds good.
All right, Jesse, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thanks, Con.
Yep.
Well.
Bye. All right, man. I hope that adds a lot of value to you guys. The thing is, a lot of time when you guys get on the phone too, I'll talk to the seller a little bit. And if there's really no motivation in the seller selling the price, I would just push the seller off and actually just move on to the next one. I understand that we're doing live streams. And when you build a good rapport with the seller, a lot of times you know, when you listen to me talking, you'll be like, well, seller, you know, they'll get irritated and things like that. But listen, when you build a really good rapport with the seller, when you can make the seller laugh, it's game over. When you can make the seller laugh, I'm telling you, the seller will like you and they will be on the phone with you. They will, you know, and listen, it's when there is no deals to be made, you don't have to push the seller. When there's no deal to be made, you don't have to push it. You don't have to push the sell. Now you need to start pushing them away from the sell. Okay. But anyways, I think that's about as much time as we got. Those of you who maybe we can, okay, you know, let's do one where I call your mama and your papa. Anybody wants to pop in their mama, their papa's phone number, I'm gonna give them a call. Just to give you guys a little bit more value here. Also too, is you guys, if you want right now, this is what I'm doing. And like I said, I think a lot of you will like this, will appreciate me doing this, and you don't have to. Listen, you don't have to. You don't need to. There's no obligations. You don't need to feel like you have to buy anything. But if you want to check out the King Khang script or any of my course in my package, link is right in the descriptions. I am going to give out 25% discount due to the whole coronavirus. I get a lot of you guys DM me on Instagram. So you guys get a 25% discount. Use the promo code COVID-19. COVID-19 and get a 25% off right now. So for those of you who wants to take advantage of it, go ahead. Because for those of you who follow me, you know that I've never done this. But I've gotten so many DM that said, hey, Khang, you know, the whole corona thing, I lost my job, you know, can you do something? So here it is. I'm going to call your mom. My mom's crazy. Ooh, I love crazy mama. Mama, I'm crazy too, man. Let me call your mama, man. And see if your mom might sell her house. Things are getting crazy, you know? Crazy mom with the crazy situation. Yeah, link is in the descriptions. Use promo code COVID-19, 25% off right now. Let's go. Give this live stream a share with you guys.
Hello.
Yeah, hi there. My name is Khang, and I was calling to see if you have a house or a property that you might consider selling. Hello? You got hung up on. And it happens. You guys, listen, it happens. And then you just move on to the next one, man. Right? There's no hard feeling. You cannot treat this personal. Don't take it personal. I'm calling, man. Don't take it personal, man. Just move on to the next. Mama doesn't like me. Mama doesn't feel.
Hello.
Yeah, hi there. My name is Khang. I work with a local investment company, and we're looking to buy some properties in the area for cash, and just calling you to see if you have a house or property that you might consider selling.
Yes, I do have a property I consider selling.
Oh, fantastic. And I'm sorry, who do I have the pleasure to speak with?
This is Anthony.
Zachamy?
Yes.
Okay, great. Zachamy, my name is Khang once again. Am I catching it a good time right now? You got a few minutes?
Yeah, this is a pretty good time.
Okay. Zachamy, how's your day going so far?
Pretty good, you know, just got off work.
You just got off work?
Yes, sir.
Oh, lucky you, because I know a lot of places are laying people off.
Yeah. Not mine, though.
Okay. So what do you do?
I do delivery work.
Like UPS?
Yeah, pretty much UPS. I'm a contractor.
Oh, you're a contractor. Okay, great. So Zachary, basically the reason I call is because you know, we're looking to buy some properties in the area for cash. So you mentioned that you do have a property that you are interested in selling. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So Zachary, what's the can I get the property address that you're hoping to sell?
It's at 123 Main Street.
123 Main Street?
Yes.
Okay. And in case you get disconnected, is this the best phone number for me to call you back on?
Yes.
Fantastic. So Zachary, besides getting the right price for the property, what is another reason that you would consider selling it?
Another reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right now you got this COVID-19 thing going on, and I need some cash. So that's the real reason.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I know. With everything going on right now, it's actually pretty crazy out there. I know that my parents also trying to sell their property as well. So
Right.
hopefully that we'll be able to help you out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fantastic. Now, Zachary, can you tell me a little bit about the property? Like how many bedroom, bathroom, square footage, etc.?
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,500 square feet.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, you said 1,300 square feet?
15.
Oh, I'm sorry, 1,500 square feet. Is there any is there any garages?
Yes, one garage.
One?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if it's a detached or attached?
It's attached.
Okay, great. And the property, are you currently living in it? Is it vacant or is it rented?
I'm living in it.
Okay, so you're currently living there. How long have you been there?
Been there for about 3 years.
Okay, so kind of fairly new.
Right.
And how do you like the neighborhood?
The neighborhood's nice, man. It's a good neighborhood. Talking to people.
Well, you can't talk to people no more now, right?
Yeah, 6 feet, man.
Oh no, where I'm at, we take it to a whole nother level. It's not 6 feet. We're going like 6. We are going more like 1 mile away. Just to be safe.
Geez.
Just to be safe. You never know. Crazy. It's a crazy world that we're living in right now.
Right.
Now, Zachary, is there a mortgage that we need to pay off?
You said what?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a mortgage that we need to pay off?
A mortgage? No, there's no mortgage.
So it's free and clear?
Yes, sir.
Good for you. Okay. All right, Zachary, I think that's all the time we got, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, you too.
All right, dude. Honestly, man, I thought Zachary, dude, I thought that I was talking to like a real seller. I thought that I was calling somebody Mama or Papa. Anyways, you guys, like, does that make sense? Like, hope that adds some value to you. You know, you built that rapport, you built that relationship. Have fun with the seller. Talk to them like it is your friend. I hope that adds value to you, man. So if this video does add any value to you, please show me some love, some support. It does help the YouTube algorithm. Exit out the live chat. Smash the thumbs up for me, please. Por favor. I thought that was real. I thought that was real. I honestly thought that was real until Zachary said 123 Main Street. I really thought that was real. I said, holy smokes, somebody parents is literally thinking about selling their property right now. Like, do you guys see how I kind of handle the call? I don't sound like a robot. My tone of voice goes up and down. Like it like go up and down. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a little nervous, right? Knowing that a lot of people are watching. I was a little nervous, right? But the thing is, man, when you have the structure, when you have a question, like when you know what to say, when you do it so much, it just becomes so normal to you. It becomes so normal. And a lot of you is that, one, you don't have a script. You don't know what to say, what question to ask. And that's why I'm saying, if you need help, man, I'll take your game to a whole nother level. And I'm doing a 25% discount on all my courses right now. Even the King Khang Script, 25% discount for the COVID-19. Use the promo code COVID-19. Get that 25% discount. Take the script, study it. You and the script needs to become one, man. I get some of you that bought the package, but when you jump on the call, you sound like a robo. Do I sound like a robo just a second ago? No, man, you cannot sound like a robo. You and the script needs to become one, which means you, the script is you. There is no difference. Like, I cannot tell the separation. It's like getting on the phone and talking to a friend. That's what it should sound like. Once you get the script, Boom. Then start cold calling. Call everybody on Craigslist. Call everybody that's for sale by owner because you want to get that practice in. A lot of you said, "Hey, Kong, practice makes perfect," but when you don't know when you don't know what you need to practice on, how can you make it perfect? Like, does that make sense? Like, here's what I mean. What I mean is you have no practice, you have no role play, and you just get on the phone and you just call and talk and talk. But you don't know what you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. How can you fix? You cannot do the same thing and expect to get a different results. Am I right or am I wrong? Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And that's what I did when I first started. I did it for 6 months until the boss said, "Kong, dude," she listened to one of my calls because she was in the room together and she's like, "Kong, you sound horrible. Like, you sound like a freaking scam artist." She's like, "I wouldn't even sell my property. I wouldn't even let I wouldn't even let you go near me." That's how bad I was. I was horrible, you guys. I didn't know how to negotiate. I didn't know what question to ask. I was like, my negotiation was, is that the best you can do? Is that the lowest you take? What's your bottom line? Like, that's my negotiating. Dude, that's not how you negotiate. I built no rapport because I'm so scared. I built no rapport. I'm just asking question. And dude, it's not how it's done. Like, if you were here with me when I talked to seller, dude, it will blow you away. I'm not bragging, okay? Dude, I've been doing this for 8 years, man. Right? But when I start out, I suck. I was horrible. I was worse than a lot of you. Like, I mean worse. So when I say that when I give feedback and criticism, please don't take me wrong. Like, don't think like, "Oh, Kong think he's all that." No, man. I mean, I'm still practicing and getting better every single day. There's things that I get on the phone with the seller and I was like, "Oh, Kong, you can say this better." And that's what it is, right? I say I can say this better, so I add into the script, and that's how I cut. And that's how the King Khang script were born, man. Just making it better and better and better, man. How long did it take you to close your first deal, Kong? 6 months, and it wasn't even through a seller; it was through a realtor. That's how bad I was. I was horrible, man. I went on Craigslist. I called everybody on Craigslist, all 50 states. I call everybody. Because people said practice. I said, okay, well, you know what? The best way for me to get over the fear, the best way for me to practice, I got to do this. I did it. I went home from the seminar. It was the 3-day seminars, and that's all I got. That's all I took from the seminar. I went home and called everybody in Craigslist. That's it. And until the wife points it out, man, I would have never changed. Because you thought that, hey, no, the seller's not motivated. The seller's not motivated. No, man. It was not because the seller's not motivated. It was because I didn't know how to talk to the seller. I went out to meet the seller. Looking back, you know how many deals? Looking back, you know how many deals that I've lost? I lost a lot of deals. Looking back, just because I didn't know how to talk to seller. I mean, if you guys agree with me, comment and let me know. Dude, talking to sellers is huge. It's important. When you compete with somebody that knows how to handle the call, know how to talk with seller, dude, in today's market, you're going to be out the game, man. Because what you're doing is you're shooting for luck. You're shooting to get lucky. Other people, they have skills. They have skills to close the deals. I mean, okay, let me ask you a question. Who would to go on the phone with one of these people that calls in and would go through and sell their property? Who would? If you said you would, because you're desperate. You're super extremely motivated. Anybody can close a motivated seller. Anybody. But there are sellers that they don't need to be super motivated, right? They're reasonable. They don't need to be desperate. Maybe that's the word. You can close a desperate seller, but you can't close the one that's, hey, yeah, I'm living out of states, I mean, listen, I want to get a fair offer, right? What is fair to them? If you start telling them, hey, you don't have to pay closing costs. You don't have to realtor commissions. We buy the property as is. You don't have to go back to the property, right? That's how you negotiate, man. Dude, I do this for 8 years, man. I close sellers all over the phone. I do it. I teach my VA how to do it. And my VAs follow the King Khang script, man, and just close a deal of $55,000 deals that I'm going to go pick up the checks today. And if the VA can do it, there's no reason why you can't, man. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, just look at my English, man. If I can do it, my VA, all from the Philippines, can do it. You know why? It's these girls, man, know nothing about real estate. When we first hired, they don't know what a duplex is. They don't know what a triplex is. Like, they don't know. They know nothing. Zero in real estate. The wife train them up, tell them to follow the King Khang script, adjust them as they go, and boom. Couple months later, close the deal, baby. Yes, I will pick up the checks. I will show you guys the checks. I know I haven't showed this in a long time. The reason why is I'm going to show it today because to let you guys know that even the COVID-19, whatever it's going on, you can still make the money. Don't let people scare you. Don't let so many negative telling you, oh, it cannot be done. Nobody's buying, nobody's selling, dude. We have people that call back, just lock up 2 deals under contract. That's from follow up. Follow up right now is key. Yes, and I am going to dance on TikTok and show you guys the victory dance, the 55K dance, man. All right, let me take a moment, do a couple questions, and then we're going to wrap this up. But before we do that, I want to say thank you so much, you guys, for your love, for your support. I truly appreciate it. Couldn't have done this without you guys, so thank you so much. I do have now, listen, I do have a 2K web class. I do have a 2K web class that's going to be happening on April 18th. That's on a Saturday, exclusively for 20 people. It does cost some money, but that's the class where I take you from where you are to where you want to be. I'm going to spend a whole entire day with you. So if you're interested, if you want to sign up, man, shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com. It does cost some money. So let me see here. Let me see if there's any question and we're going to wrap it. Man, listen, man. TH, I am a realistic person. Listen, I don't believe in when something bad happened and then, hey, just stay positive, just meditate and be positive. No, dude, that's not how it works, man. People are getting it all wrong. Dude, that's not how it works. You got to recognize the problem, recognize the issue. You got to accept it, but you do not want to dwell on it. Like, listen, man, I don't believe in the whole, like, oh, bad things happen to me and I got to be think positive and meditate and it all goes away. No, man, that's baloney. I'm just telling you what I think and how I operate. It's not necessary for everybody. I think that's baloney. I think you got to recognize the problem, recognize the issue, do not dwell on it, and then come up with a solution and start thinking, how can I, instead of I can't? How can I fix this? How can I solve this problem? Not, oh, I can't, and not dwelling on it. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense, man. Because I know a lot of times things that I say don't make sense because I know that's a lot of times I use like some... Like, I watch a lot of Asian movies. I was raised up watch a lot of Asian movies, so I sometimes blend that into things that I say, and so sometimes I don't know if I make sense, to be honest with you. You know. But yeah, man, Kyle, listen, I believe in law of attractions, but I don't believe in sitting at home and just meditates, and all that will come to you. I don't believe on that. I believe in, yes, whatever you focus on, that's where the energy is going to flow, and that's where it's going to grow. So if you focus on the negative and just negative, being negative every single day, yes, it's going to poison you, and all that virus is going to poison you. It's going to take you down, right? But I don't believe in not seeing, not acknowledging the negative. I believe in you got to acknowledge what's going on, man, but then don't dwell on it, shake it off, and then think of solution. Think of how can I fix this. And you know, I don't believe in, you know, sitting at home meditating. Oh, you're skinny. I'm skinny. And then put in a burger, dude. No, you need to envision. Here's what I believe. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this to like another route because I will share this with you. How I was able to manifest. My wife and I have manifested a lot of things into our life, man. A lot of things into our life. So if you like to listen to this maybe for another 5 minutes, why don't you smash a thumbs up? My wife have manifest so much stuff into our life, man. The business, my dream car, the kind of money that we're making right now. We have manifest a lot of this, but a lot of this manifestations doesn't just comes because we sit there and we manifest, dude. What we do is we create a vision board, and my wife do, and I still do it, and we still have it. We create a vision board, right? So we can see the things that we want. See, this is what I believe. You got to focus. Okay, you know why people said you got to envision the body that you want or the income that you want? Because it gets you excited. It gets you excited, man. What car do you have now? Daryl, it's a AMG C63S. Man, this car has been my dream car. I saw it back in 2015. But when I came to America at the age of 9, man, to me, Mercedes stands for luxury, stands for wealth, stand for rich, stand for like you made it. So back in 2015, man, I saw the AMG C63S, and I put it on my vision board. I ended up paying about $100,000 for it. I put it on my vision board, and when I see that car, man, it gets me excited. Like when I feel like, I don't want to do anymore. It's like, Kong, you got to do it. So it makes me feel so excited. It makes me like the feeling like, oh man, when you drive that car, when you get into that car, man, all this hard work is going to pay off, right? So that's why you got to envision the body that you want. So let's just say you right? I'm just saying, because when you envision that body, you will now understand that people that have those kind of body don't eat bad. Don't eat bad. People that have those kind of body, they got to work out. Like, does that make sense? It's not to envision that body and think you're going to turn into it by sitting and drinking Coca-Cola, a Diet Coke, and eating a burger and think you're going to get that body. No, it's to get you excited for that body, to get you to do what you need to do to make that become a reality. Does that make sense at all, you guys? You see, man, before I get to making before I got to making 6-figure a month wholesaling houses, dude, I was dragging my feet around, I was like going around, but when I think about it, I think, oh man, Kong, imagine how your life would change when you get to that point. Imagine what you kind of things you can do and things you can buy, places you can go to. It gets me so excited. It gets me so juiced up. It wakes me up in the morning. It gets me out doing things that I don't want to do on days that I don't want to do it. But I did it because I see it on my vision board. Kong, dude, oh my God, imagine when you make $50K a month. Imagine when you make $10K a month. Oh, baby. Yeah, mama. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of you, you're in a situation, maybe you lost your job and it's hard for you to get yourself going. What I'm telling you is put this on your vision board. My goal for this year is to do 10K a month to replace my income. Whatever your income is. Okay, how about this? Whatever you're making right now at your JOB coming in. I want to know, what are you making at your JOB a month right now? Let me help you. Let me take some time, man, and crank this up a notch, and let me help you. While you guys comment in, listen, I'm not judging. I'm not judging you in any way, shape, or form. Listen, man, I used to make $8 an hour, $8.50 per hour. Who judge who? Ain't judging nobody, man. I'm gonna help you, man. But let me answer some of the stuff from my purchase manager because this takes too long. Kong, good morning. Happy Friday. I already talked to the seller. She said that she can pay $500 per month for the property if she has to rent it for 30 days. Hey, Eric. Okay. Sorry, so my VA, she just locked this deal on my contract. Let her know that we can make that work. Let her know that we will work with her and make that work. Also, let her know that we have also snail mail the purchase and sale agreement to her already. She should receive it by today. If she doesn't, then if she let us know, that would be great. So that way we can make sure that she gets it. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, normally at about this time here, I got to rocking and rolling already, but I'm so past this time. So we got $2,400 a month. We got $2,800 a month. Oh my God. Let me help you guys to bring what you think it's hard to do to reality. All right, I'm gonna help you guys bring whatever it is that you feel like, oh my God, it's so hard to reach that I can't. Let me bring this into reality. So right now, to me, I look at this comment here. I look at everybody on here, and it seemed like 5 to 10,000 a month will set you free. Will set you free from the J-O, the B-boy. J-O-B is just over the broke. Okay, so let me help you, man. So that means 5 to 10K a month. Do you know that only takes one wholesale deal a month to get it done? It only takes one wholesale deal per month to get it done. Do you guys know how... Dude, I do that in my... I do that to just sleep. Come on, man. One wholesale deal. So you wake up every single day. Just wake up every day and say, I'm going to go get my deal. Gotta get my deal for this month. Don't think about anything else. Don't think about making 50,000 a month. Don't think about making 100,000 a month. Just wake up and say, gotta get a deal today, man. Gotta get a deal today. Gotta get that deal today. Every single day. I promise you, for the next 30 days, if you can wake up, just focus on getting that deal. Okay, I'm going to make 100 calls today. I'm going to call 100 people today. I'm going to make 50 offers today. Just because I just need to get that one deal. And then when you make an offer with the seller, that's it, man. The seller wants 100,000. Let's just say the property worth 100K. You do your whole calculation, right? 30% off, that's 70,000. If it needs 10,000 repairs, that's down at 60. Dude, make an offer that's $10,000 less than where you need it to be. Boom. I'm going to offer the seller 50,000. Dude, that's all you need, dude. One deal a month. Do you know to make 5,000 to 10,000 on one deal? It's normal. Like this is normal. It's not something outrageous. It's not something like it's outrageous. It's not. And it can be done in this market. There is so much motivated seller out there right now. My question to you is, do you have the drive? Do you have the hustle? And are you going to wake up and be the man and the woman and go make it happen? Okay. Anyways, I'm done, man. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope this really pumps you guys up, but it's just one deal a month. I know you can do this. I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. Here's how it can be done. Right now, even if you're at home, I'll tell you right now how this one deal can be done. And if you stick with this for the next 30 days, I cannot see why you can't. I want you to call everybody on Craigslist and for sale by owner and make them an offer. Make them an offer for half of what they ask. Do not spend time doing your research. If they want 100,000, offer them 50,000. If they respond back to you, now you know that you got something on the hook here. You somewhat got somebody that will negotiate with you. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to call all the local realtors and put offer on everything that's on the market that is 90 days or older. Anything that are 90 days or older, put offer on every single property. Up to, I wouldn't pass that. I would not pass that right now in this market. I would not pass that 350,000 price point. I would not go past the $350,000 price point. So offer everything that's 90 days or older, all the way to 350,000. Offer all of them. Anything that's active, anything that's pending, and then hit up expired listing. Anything that's expired, hit them up. Hit it up. I'm done. I caught a wrap. Thanks a lot, you guys. I honestly, man, a lot of you are not wanting to put in the work. It's out there. The deal is out there. Dude, it's a piece of cake. 5 to 10K a month is a piece of cake. One deal. A lot of you, when you get into this game, you're not getting your first deal. And let me tell you why. Because you're focused on the big number. Oh, I want to do 50K a month. I want to do 100K a month. Dude, and then you're going at it. It's just not it, man. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for the love, for the support. I'm out. Ciao. I honestly hope that this add a lot of value to you, man. I really want to see you guys succeed. Because I've been there, and I know I'm japping on, but I've been there, man. I've been there when you have no money, when you're broke, dude. Life sucks. Life is no good. When you have enough money coming in every single month, where you don't have to worry about your daily expense, I promise you, you wake up every day. Life is, dude. It's rainbow. Not every day is rainbows and star, but once you got that covered, dude, it's so much. It's so good. It's so good, man. It's so good. The fresh air won't feel like the fresh air like before. The food will taste different. It tastes so much sweeter, so much better, so much more delicioso. If you don't believe me, once you get there, you will know exactly what I mean. Ciao, you guys. Peace out. Much love. Stay safe. I love you all.